A lie repeated over and over again will often be seen as the truth. And that's the weapon these people use to manipulate the youth. But the question is, do they really care about what's important to humanity? I guess we all know the answer from their activities. Who are these people I'm referring to, and what's their capabilities? Why is there always a conspiracy behind the supposed charity? Let's borrow you a large amount you can never be able to repay, and that was the beginning of African dependability. It was intentional, and every now and then we are paying with our sweat and resources in eternity. We thought after receiving our independence we are truly at liberty, but an extremely dependent nation is not the definition of a free entity, it's a path to non-entity.
Hello, are you saying that Africa is really a rich continent and not poor as they have always portrayed?
A lie repeated over and over again will often be seen as the truth. Let me make it clear to you so you can as well see the roots. You see, Africa is often described as the home of destitution and poverty, and these supposed wealthy countries come here to give aid as charity. But for clarity, let's say someone give you £10 in exchange for all your properties, which is estimated for £1 trillion. Would you call that generosity or an extortion that leads to calamity? Before truth haters tag my words as falsity, let me use some statistics to do justice and add credibility. According to a research done by Health Poverty Action, $192 billion is being taken from Africa every year by these supposed rich nations, which is almost 6.5 times the amount of aid Africa receive in estimation, yet they call Africa the impoverished continent. Isn't that a big allegation? They say Africa is a land of poverty. Isn't that a big defamation? In the book, How Europe Underdeveloped Africa, Rodney made similar expressions, but here is a confession. Our leaders are not putting enough actions to stop being their favorite puppet in the deconsecration of our sterling reputation. A truth that is hardly expressed sometimes may seem like a levity, but a lie told over and over again will no longer be seen as falsity. That's the power of repetition. Africa needs to rebuild its reputation. God has given us everything there is to turn Africa into a lofty nation. Our sands, our mountains, including our rivers, seas and ocean. But the nation has embraced our lands with a provision. So it baffles me why we keep borrowing when there can be a value exchange. We don't want the free things anymore. How about we give you this for that? Let's start with the change. How about we use our own currency to buy from one another so our economy can be better? How about we start creating jobs with our resources so people won't have to run away out of the country because of SACPA? How about we develop our schools so certificate from schools overseas won't be seen as superior and make people to Japa? There is a lot to say, but just know that the portrayal of Africa by the Western media showing famished kids is the only picture they want you to see in the booth. And a lie repeated over and over again will often be seen as the truth.
Yeah, Media Productions.